Mr. Mayor.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Mayor's here. I guess he's gonna make a presentation to y'all. He came before the planning and zoning and showed us the plans of what they plan to do. It's the old Butler House. It's behind Rite Aid. If the people are not familiar with it, it's an old house. I don't think it's occupied right now, is it, Mr. Charles? But it's directly behind on the north side of Rite Aid and Piggly Wiggly lot. And I'll turn the floor over to Mr. Mayor. We make a recommendation to approve the rezoning from residential to C2.
And here is the reason we want to build a new Harvey and put it right next to Rite Aid. And to do that, we have to have a lot behind it, zone commercial, to use it to get the door on and do that. Another good thing happened. Dean Daniel sent an email that he has a gentleman that would like to move the house and use it, so the house wouldn't be torn down. It would get to be moved and go somewhere. And the existing Harveys, hopefully we can find somebody to rent it. We're going to refurbish the front of Aldi's and Rite Aid and redo the parking lot, resurface it, put new lights. I mean, it'll look like a new shopping center.
You're gonna reorient the parking from north-south instead of east-west also.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have parking all the way around and back. But,
So is that some kind of fenced barrier that will block, the residential properties that will remain?
yes, ma'am. There'll be a fence back here, and then all this will have shrubbery and trees and everything back here to kind of be a buffer to the property that's behind it. Yeah.
And I believe you said at the work session that the parking to the rear of the new store will be mainly for employees.
That's what we're hoping. Yeah. And then Mr. Kelly can tell you that we have the right amount of parking. I talked with him, and we have more than what we need for both all the shops.
I'll say the difference in the square footage, the old
Yeah, the old one is 15,000, and the new one will be 21,000.
Tell people when you're gonna open it up, they want to know that.
Well, hopefully, if everything works right, and if y'all will zone it right, we meet with Food Line again March 17th to tell them that we've gotten the land approved to be able to build on it. And they'll go from there. We're hoping to start within 3 months. If everything works like we're hoping to open the store before Thanksgiving. That's what we're.
And it'll still be a harvest, not Food Line. It will be harvest.
Yeah. The problem is, Food Line owns Harvey. So, yeah, that's why I keep saying. But, yeah, it'll be Harvey. Yeah, it'll be Harvey, not Food Line.
You wanna tell them a little bit about the store? What it'll be like on the inside, with open atrium type?
It will have all the delicatessen, all that. We will not have a pharmacy because of the pharmacy right next door. So we'll leave that out. It's going to have a deli, the food. I mean, it's going to be a grand looking store. It really is. It's going to be.
It's gonna have an open raised ceiling too, open rafters in it, so it's gonna have an open look when you go inside.
Yeah.
Instead of the suspended ceiling like they have now.
Right.
Prototype store.
And you'll keep and maintain the old store?
Well, what we'll do with the old store is refurbish it and hopefully rent it out to somebody else. If anybody knows anybody that's looking to rent a store, we need help there.
Any questions from the audience?
As long as it's not competition.
Excuse me?
As long as it's not competitive.
Yeah, as long as it's not grocery.
No, it can't be. No. Right. No.
But you mentioned about the number of jobs that you probably bring in with the store.
Excuse me?
Number of jobs.
They say that it could be 10 to 15 more than what the Harveys has now. To be honest with you, I don't know how many they have now, but it's 10 to 15 more.
Thank you. Any other questions? Say thank you. Tell you, public hearing closed. Yes.
The Planning Commission made a recommendation to approve an ordinance to amend the comprehensive zoning map. The request was made by Johnson Small of JSI Commercial Development LLC to rezone the property from an R2 to C2 for the purpose of future developments of Harvey's grocery store chain. The Administrative Committee recommends adoption of the ordinance and waive the second reading. The city attorney will read the ordinance. This is in the form of a motion.
Second.
Motion and second. That's the property at 82 North Scott Street be rezoned from R2 to C2. The clerk will read.
An ordinance to amend the comprehensive zoning map of the city of Camilla as recommended by the Planning Commission of the city of Camilla and for other purposes. Whereas Johnson Small has filed an application requesting the city of Camilla to rezone the property known as 82 North Scott Street as described in Exhibit A attached hereto, and by this reference incorporated herein from R2 Single Family Residential District to C2 Central Business District. And whereas the Planning Commission of the City of Camilla, after a public hearing on the matter, has recommended to the Mayor and Council the request be granted. And whereas after due consideration, the Council has decided to accept the Planning Commission's recommendation to rezone the property as requested. Now therefore be it ordained by Mayor and Council of the City of Camilla, and it is hereby enacted by authority of the same, that the recommendation of the Planning Commission of the City of Camilla to rezone the property here above referenced to from R2 Single Family Residential District to C2 Central Business District be, and the same is hereby approved, and the Planning Commission is hereby authorized, directed to amend the official zoning map of said city to reflect the change hereby approved. So ordained in regular session this 8th day of February 2010 after waiving the second reading.
Motion and second that we rezone 82 North Scott Street from R2 to C2. You heard the reading of the ordinance. Is there any further discussion? You know, all in favor? Opposed? The ordinance passes to rezone 82 North Scott Street from R2 to C2.
Thank